Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another reaction video. And there's no need for panic. Really, there's no need for panic. Nobody's going to die today. I hope. Well, plenty of people died today. Lots of people are going to die today. Maybe there is need for panic. Maybe you're being murdered. Maybe someone is murdering you while they're watching this video. In which case, panic is very appropriate. In fact, if I were you, if I was being murdered, I'd probably be screaming right now. Even if this was in the background in a very meta fashion. While you're being murdered, I'm talking about you being murdered. How meta. Your whole life is reduced to nothing but just a footnote in a history book going, this person was murdered as somebody was talking about them being murdered. That's your life. Well, and the end of your life, you're being murdered. If it's taking this long to murder you, my sincere apologies. And how surreal this must be. You're being murdered, and in the background is you're screaming, blood spraying everywhere, furniture being knocked over. This is playing in the background, and I'm talking about you being murdered as you're being murdered. Man, that would just be, well, very painfully meta. You're being murdered. Damn. I sure hope you're not being murdered. That would be sad. And I'm glad I'm not being murdered. I'm not being murdered at all. And in fact, to prove I'm not being murdered, here is little Bobo the hamster. See, I no longer have a template that I'm following. This is the year of living dangerously. I used to have a template where I said roughly the same thing with variations, and little things added here and there, but it was roughly the same thing all the time. Now I have no ideas what I'm doing into this. I go into each video blind. So here's a hamster. But anyway, this is Marilyn Manson, Worship My Wreck. Now I do know that this is a non-video song. It's just the song, Worship My Wreck. If I had to search for this, then my apologies. Search skills are terrible. I suck at searching. This is all I could find. So if there is another video with an actual video, my sincere apologies. But still, this is a hamster. He's being very well behaved right here and now. I don't know why he must have been sleeping. If I woke him up, I'm sorry. He's a good little guy. That's my good little Bobo. Good little Bobo. Oh, my scalp right there. Earlier, and when I say earlier, I mean like a day or two ago, I must have knocked my head because it felt right there. And I didn't have a bruise or anything, but it really felt like it smacked my head hard on something. Fun. But anyway, now I'm going to put this little guy away because he's a good little guy. And I want him to be happy. And we are going to watch. We're going to listen to, we're going to enjoy, and at least I am going to react to Marilyn Manson, Worship My Wreck, right now. Okay, this one's very quiet start. Is that that's not? Well, it wasn't characteristic of his earlier works, up to and including Antichrist Superstar. Has he changed to the point that this is more typical? I don't know. I've only heard very little things. I haven't really heard anything past like Hollywood. And I've only heard little bits and pieces of that. This doesn't even sound like it is a typical work. Huh. Cannabis. I smoke pot like a chimney. Ooh. Oh, I like those key changes. That's very subtle. I mean, for the slowness of this is perfect. God, fly in here. Bloody hell. I like the way this sounds. What album is this from? This is so different from what I'm used to. But in a way I really like. It's slower, but it feels darker. I like his voice in this too. That strange sound. Like he's barely holding together. Even that's different. Scars on my fingers, bruises my neck, crashing my chains, washing my wreck. Scars on my fingers, bruises my neck, crashing my trains, washing my wreck. Okay, worship my wreck. You know, who knows what he's really trying to say. Yeah. I like this. It's dark, but it's using the music to undertone the darkness. He's not having to use extra grimness of the words, which he's done in many others. The music is dragging you down. And the voice is just helping to push. Oh. Oh. Damn, man. Oh, I wish that fly would get the hell out of here. As it builds. I always figure I see the end of a song like this as it builds, kind of a vortex of anger or bitterness or pain or whatever, whichever the dominant emotion. Bloody fly. There's like one fly that I opened up the door earlier because it was too hot. Now I got a fly in here. So one thing I hate about this winter, it wasn't cold enough to kill all the bugs outside. Which I guess is going to be more typical of every winter now. All the insects that used to be killed by each winter now aren't being killed by the winter because the winters aren't as cold as they used to be. This, the way it, what would have been even better though is if it had faded out like that, but it had been just the voices fading out, but the piano staying at a constant level of volume. Oh my God, that would have changed an almost perfect song into something that would have killed you because of how perfect it was. Holy smokes, that was so close to being perfect. A perfect Marilyn Manson song. His voice was perfect. Perfect for this. Any other way he sang it, it wouldn't have worked. Anybody else, it wouldn't have worked. The way his voice sounded like he was just barely keeping it together. That was awesome. The music, holy smokes. I love the key changes. Key changes, especially from a more major to a minor key, or anytime you drop like that, those key changes, they just reach right inside me. They grab hold of whatever happens to be available. Usually my heartstrings, but you know, there's other strings inside of you. They grab hold and they control parts, and that does it. Oh my God, the music was perfect. The whole thing was. It was almost, I was going to say almost beautiful, but in a way it is beautiful. It was good. I don't need a video to go with that. The music was incredible. This was better. I mean, I really like Marilyn Manson a lot. I like his early stuff incredibly. Even stuff like Fuck Frankie. Stupid fucking song. Fuck Frankie. But it's still good when you take the whole album as a whole, and it fits and it's good. So even his earlier albums like that with the stupid stuff on them, it all fits. And then up to Antichrist Superstar, which I thought was almost another perfect album. But this, holy smokes, I haven't heard the rest of the album, and if it's anything like this, then good Lord, I'm gonna beat myself up for having not heard it before. Man, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it even half as much as I did. Use the power of your mind and kill that fly for me, please. But if you could visit some of those links, that would be awesome. I have links down there if you could check those out. If you could toss me a like, that would be wonderful. I do appreciate valid. I always say that. Why do I do that? I appreciate. I can't even remember how it goes now. I appreciate positive validation of my existence. There we go. Got it. Man, fibro hurts. Pray you never get fibromyalgia. And if you could subscribe, that would be wonderful. Just remember, pity subscriptions not needed or wanted. They don't help me, and they certainly don't help you. But if you're ready to subscribe and you're down with that, then thumbs up. I hope to keep you forever and ever. Yay! Forever and ever and ever. We're going to make salads and pies out of you, because remember, even in hard economic times, you need to eat. So thumbs up. You take care. Have a great day today. I guess this is my last one. This is my third video. I had a snow video and a vlog. Maybe I'm going to have a game in. I don't know. But we'll have to see. So you take care. Have a great day today. And I will see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very good thing.